Hi, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised. I wanted to thank you real quick about taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. Should have a few tips here to improve some of your online traffic to the website and Google Business Profile. Hopefully bring you guys in some more leads every month. Now, with that being said, what I always typically do is start out on a Google search page here, go over a few things. So what I've typed in, of course, you guys do a lot of work in Chicago. So I went in and I typed in roofing Chicago and kind of see what comes up, but also to talk about keywords real quick. So there's going to be a lot of different variations of this specific keyword. People within the Chicago area looking for a roofing company or somebody to do that type of service for them. Now, I realize you guys do more than just roofing. For the sake of the video, bear with me here while I just stick with the roofing section. But we want to be able to rank for as many of these keywords as possible on the first page. As we all know, the majority of people, typically 75 to 80% of people, are going to stick on this first page when choosing a company. Now, also, we can look at the few ways that can actually happen. First one is through ads. I don't think this is going to be the greatest way to do it, especially long-term return on investment. But if you need customers right here, right now to survive, maybe an option to take a look at. Mainly, I steer away from them because about 80% of people, as soon as they come on this Google search page, especially for a service-based industry like roofing, is going to instantly disregard these ads, mainly due to the fact of it lost credibility through running ads. Now, the best way is going to be doing it organically, whether that's through Google Business Profile, wherever you're able to rank it at. So for you guys, looks like you have an office. Your main one for Chicago is going to be Arlington Heights. So you'd be able to rank a Google Business Profile for Arlington Heights. Now, wherever you can't rank your Google Business Profile is where we want to be able to rank our website then. So there's obviously a lot of different subsections and suburbs in the Chicagoland area. So you want to be able to rank for as many of those areas as possible, but also including Chicago. Now, again, you can rank both. Both are fairly similar in how you rank them. The main thing with your Google Business Profile is don't let it die off. Always update it with something, whether it be photos, new frequently asked questions. Maybe you're going to have a sale go on or some type of coupon or something like that. You can have a little press release. Always respond to the reviews that you're getting, so on and so forth. Really just keep it alive, and that's going to be one of the major things that's going to help you out a ton. Now, back over to your guys' website. Main thing with a website typically, other than, most websites these days aren't going to look horrible. That's going to instantly deter anybody away from wanting to look through it anymore. So I'm not seeing any problem with that there. You guys got some great call to action buttons, a chat with us. So you're keeping somebody involved in this stuff like this call to action button is really going to increase conversions to a website as well. You got most of your social medias here linked to the website too. So off to a really great start. The other major thing I'm always looking at, which is a huge key when it comes to ranking your website, is the actual content on your website. So any of this stuff that I can highlight, it would be considered content, especially your service section here. The little bit about us, then why choose you guys. That's all content. And typically Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, but looks like you guys are probably around that 1,000 range, most likely. And that could be okay because sometimes that 1,500 to 2,000 can differ, especially for the area that you're in, mainly due to keywords and also what some of those top competitors are doing. So I did pull up Matthews Roofing as the top competitor. We can see what they're doing on their homepage. So here we can see some of the content rolling in. Let's see here, some commercial, Chicago location. So it looks like they're probably right around 1,000 too. So if you're anywhere within 800 to 1,200 words of content, you're probably within that sweet spot for the Chicago area and roofing. Now also, a quick little rule of thumb is for every 200 words on average, you're now able to put one of those buyer intent keywords within your content as well. And again, those keywords is what's going to help Google index you for their search engine and actually and then people are going to be able to find you. Your future customers are going to be able to find you at that point then. So let's go ahead and look at a couple other things real quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab your website here. See here, I just tossed it in this paid program I use called Ahrefs. Now, this first set of numbers here it's giving me is a strength and trust rating with your website through Google. Now, really, this is based out of 100 rating, but on a reality level, around 30 to 40 of a rating on each of these is when we know you're going to have a pretty powerful website at that point. Now, you guys have obviously put some time into building out backlinks from these referring domains. And I'm sure you know a backlink is any clickable text linking from one website to another. And of course, that backlink comes to these different referring domains that you have. Just make sure when you're building these out that they're high quality backlinks coming from authoritative referring domains. So once you achieve a backlink from those referring domains, it's going to grant power and trust back over to you. Now, you must have some type of blog going on here. I'm curious. About. Learning Center. That's probably it. So you probably do have a blog that's labeled Learning Center. That's why you're indexing for so many keywords. So you guys do have a good amount of content. Now, other than that, though, you are bringing in about 642 traffic per month to the website. So not bad overall, right? Let's go ahead and I click the keywords. We can really see what you're actually ranking for. Home remodeling services, 700 search volume per month, position 4, 70 traffic to the website every month, just from that keyword alone. The only thing I would have problems with this keyword is this is going to be a nationwide keyword. So this isn't going to be specific to the actual service areas that you guys provide these services in. And obviously we have quite a few here with the actual name of the company involved with it. Many, many more here. Let's see here. Fiber cement siding Chicago. That's a decent one to have. 250 searches per month. But it looks like you might be right on the end of that first page or right on the beginning of the second page. So you are missing out on some traffic there. And we could have a lot more buyer intent keywords within here, at least for the ones you're getting most of your traffic from. Vinyl siding trim, Chicago. Home remodelers, here you go, Arlington Heights. 70 searches per month. Again, you're right on the cusp of that first page. Might not be on it, and you're only getting one traffic from that. So you're missing out on some there. And why I'm really hunkering down on these is because it's service attached to a location. So it's super buyer intent. Unless somebody's doing some research like I am, nobody else is ever going to type that into Google. So this is super specific on the types of people we want to come into the website so that we can turn them into paying customers, if that makes sense. Now, if we come back over to Matthews, come to their overview, we can see their power and trust ratings right here. So they've built out quite a bit of power and trust through not nearly as many backlinks. So that's why I'm saying always make sure you're building out high quality backlinks from authoritative referring domains. Because even if you're building out quantity wise and not necessarily quality, it can sometimes hinder your performance here when it comes to strength and trust with Google. Now, we can see they have a blog within their website too, so they're indexing for quite a few keywords as well. But they are almost they're at 1.4, almost 1,500 traffic to the website every month on average. And if we come into their keywords here, we can see what I'm talking about when you're getting a lot of traffic from these buyer intent keywords. Roofing Chicago, roofing company Chicago, roofing contractors in Chicago. And you can see all the different variations for people literally searching for the same type of service, right? But they typed it in many different ways. Roofer Chicago, 300 searches per month. Now they are position 4, so they're getting 30 of that traffic out of that 300 to come to their website. And when you're getting traffic like this, and you have a decent looking website with a few call to actions, your conversion rate is going to be fairly high. 30, maybe even 40%, and those are going to be the amount of leads you're getting in every month. So if you added up all these traffic numbers here and times that by 30 or 40%, that's how many leads you're getting every month from just these keywords alone. So with that said, I'm making this video run long. You can kind of see what I would be projecting to do and really try and hunker down and figure out. You guys should probably have some difference. Okay, so you do have service area pages here. Do they pull up? Yes, they do. Okay. So you want a lot more information on each of these service area pages that you have, because what you want to do in return is have these act as their own little home pages for each of the areas that you're trying to rank within, and really pump a lot of power and trust in those areas. And just this specific page of your website will be the page to rank within Google. And that's the proper way you would want to do that. Again, I can ramble on about this stuff, so I'm going to cut it here. There's definitely some information within here you can use if you need me to elaborate on anything, or if you have any questions or concerns about any of this information, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, if you got this far in the video, I apologize for making this video this long. You're a trooper for sticking with me the entire time. Other than that, I hope to hear from you soon, and have a great rest of your day.